and real vows, and it was a real wedding. It was beautiful. Actually, there were so many people on the beach that came up to me with their family and kids, and they were congratulating us, and and it made me happy because if it would have been years ago, it would have been shade, reading sessions, curse words, and stuff like that. But it was really a humble moment on Clearwater Beach, and it was a beautiful thing how everybody came together and joined my wedding, and everyone single-handedly congratulated me and shook my hand. It was beautiful.
Izzy, baby, congratulations. I saw the pictures. You were lovely. You're very handsome. I will say that. Your spouse is handsome too, but he's lucky you. I looked at you, and then I really looked at you, and I said, man, this way, hey, you're very handsome. But anyway,
thank you.
Congratulations, and congratulations with you with being married. And the other thing I want to say, because I don't want somebody, and I really want to say, because I don't think so, he talked about this. I do talk about what's going on and how I feel about things. I want to talk about the HIV epidemic. You got to also understand, back in them days, I come from the era where it was like AIDS, and the kids was just dropping and stuff, and what have you. So I am concerned about the HIV, and with all the wild sex. I mean, that could have been me. I could have been one that was one of those numbers. There's a lot of kids that I'm no better than them. They know better than me, but they're not here today. They're not here, and whether they die from the virus or whatever, I just am thankful that I'm here to be able to do this radio interview with you. I believe in my heart that we're going to hear from heaven, and we're going to get a cure. And if we don't get a cure, we're just going to be able to just live with it like we've been living with. Personally, I feel we've been here for hundreds of years, just like the most common headaches and all this other stuff been around, and we finally just getting knowledge about it. So as far as the HIV and how I feel about it, I believe in my heart that we are going to hear from heaven, and we're going to get a cure, or it's going to be something where people can live just long, normal lives. And we're doing that today. That I want to say. And I also want to just say this, because I have to say this. My religion, I come out of the Pentecostal Holiness Church. I am now a member of the Baptist. The same, you swear it's Pentecost Baptist. And I know a lot of things I said today, like, that's really not my character, to curse and say those bad words. But I had to get that off my chest, so I said that I will ask God to take out any animosity in my heart towards, Stewart, and I said I wasn't going to say their names, so those people, because they kind of rubbed me wrong. And when you're grown and you've accomplished certain things and you're mature, things like this, or what people say or how they feel, shouldn't get under my skin. But I just felt that I had to deal with this, because sometimes you got to deal with a knucklehead, like a knucklehead. So I figured, listen, you letting me have it, but you forgetting that I was out there with you. I know you. I've seen what you do. I know how you do certain things. And now you want to sit up here and put on the front like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You're crazy. So as far as my religion is concerned and stuff, I don't come off as, oh, get right, you're going to hell. No. I believe in love. And I want to be like Christ, like I want to teach love. That's what Jesus did. He preached love. He preached love. So when all these preachers get up there and they start knocking gays and saying this and say that, although I sat in church and they say certain things, then I don't let it bother me. I know what the Bible say, and I read the Bible. And like God said, you don't judge. Let me do the separating. And that's when people realize that, it will be better. So I had to just put that out there. I wrote down on a piece of paper little things I wanted to cover. And I don't know if we came to the end of the interview, but I wanted to say this though. Now my outlook, my plans.
15 minutes left.
Yeah, the things that I want to do in the near future, God spare life. I never learned to drive a car. I never had a desire to do it and stuff. But I think I'm going to get my permit. And I think I'm going to, get on the road of a car.
Congratulations, by the way.
Awesome. Where's going to get it? All I do know that the only kind of car I see myself driving is a Jaguar. Does anybody know anything about Wendell?
I'm a Jaguar
I know anything
fanatic.
about Wendell.
I had
what I want.
And it's sad to say, I just changed my car. We got rid of the Jag, sorry to say, but I just ordered a brand new Mercedes. Yeah, she's black and black, and she has Bluetooth, and she's fabulous.
I'm clapping over here. I'm clapping over here. I'm clapping over here. I'm clapping over here. You know,
we're gonna go on some trailblazings.
I don't know when I'm coming, but when I do come to Florida, and by the way, when I do come to Florida, so you'll know, I do club, I do bar, I will go out and have a good time.
Oh, we're
but when you know I'm in town, I'm just the kind of person who say, Wendell, let's go have get a hot dog, let's get something to eat.
No, bitch, we're getting a paint. We're going to paint. Okay, we're going to paint the whole state, darling.
Get your car, drive Florida and stuff. I don't do water like beaches. I never learned to swim, but I do like to go on the beach and look at the boys' bodies. Right. Speaking of boys' bodies, I saw a picture of you. I think that's you, laid on a beach, and you on your chest, on your stomach. But you like you're nude, is it? Or that's not you?
Well, I don't know which one you saw. I have so many photos.
It's a picture of you, and it's like you're laying on the beach on sand, but you don't have your trunks on.
No, that's
and
not
stuff.
me.
It's a nice picture. Maybe
it's
one
of my modeling pics. I don't know. One of my modeling pictures. I don't remember a shoot with me on the beach. Maybe it's not me.
No, it was a really reason why I brought it up was because I said, I know we're in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I said, if I come there, even though I don't swim, I will go to the beach just to look at the boys and they move cute new stuff.
I know that's right.
And I said, so I'll get my license, and I think I'm going to get my license in maybe in the next year or so. And I was thinking about going back to school, not for fashion stuff, just to say that I got it, a bachelor's and what have you, as an African-American man, some form of education. So I may go back and get my BA. And I am thinking about, and I want to say this right now so people will know, because the ballroom kids are real shady. Could be shady. I'm thinking about trying out for Project Runway.
I know that's right. Ooh,
yes.
You gotta do it.
Let me tell you why I'm thinking about doing that. And one of the reasons why I want to do it is because every Project Runway taping, there are 200 to 250 designers from all over that try out for it. And it's only slots for 15 designers. So I'm saying it's now ballroom radio scene that I'm going to try out for it. And when 250 try out for it, and they only have room for 15, and Wendell LaBelle, a.k.a. fashion designer Wendell and me, is picked in one of those 15 spots, that's what makes me a legend. Okay.
You better let me
know.
I want to support you. I want to stand there with banners, T-shirts, everything.
Exactly. I don't know if I'm going to try out this season or the following, but I know it's going to be within the next year or two because, like I said, I just got into this place and there's some things that I'm getting done in this apartment now and what have you, like co-ops or whatever you want, you got to fix it yourself or whatever. So I just want to put my little personal touch to it, and I'm getting older now, so I can't be doing a lot of stuff like my hand's doing this and my hand's doing that, because then I get sidetracked. I wear glasses. You never see me with them on. You always see me with the shades on, but I'll admit, I got some soda bottles and I have to put on to read things. So that was like, that was basically it. I believe I covered everything that I wanted to say. I wanted to say there was a few other people, but I'm not even going to go into all of that right now. We got
10 minutes of this show real quick, you know what I mean? So I know definitely, there's fans out there, especially after today, you know what I mean? And they're going to want a garment done by, Wendell and me. So maybe you want to talk a little bit about that and how people can contact you and how they can, get themselves, a one-of-a-kind piece by Wendell LaBelle.
Okay, well, I like the fact that you said LaBelle at the end of it, but really it's no more LaBelle. LaBelle is a done different. But because this is a ballroom scene radio show, I love you. You can address it as LaBelle. But it's I just Wendell Sean Biggs. But I think you asked me about how can people go about getting in contact with me for fashion. Did I misunderstood you there?
Yes, definitely. That's what I said.
Exactly. Okay, then. Well, I am working. I should have told you that. That's my next goal. I'm working on my own web site and stuff. So once I get that up and running, and hopefully that should be done before this year is out, I'll be able to post and do certain things and let folks know how to get in contact with me and stuff as far as designs. Right now, as it stands, it's Facebook. And by me not having a website, I really wouldn't want to put my cell number out there because, I put my cell number out, you got people just calling just to be calling. And then you got people that's just,
Yeah,
so...
Reach up on Facebook, you know what I mean? An email or something like that.
If they... What was that again? Come again?
Maybe they can hit you up with, through your Facebook or an email or something like that.
Oh, yes, they can hit me up on my Facebook, which is Wendell Sean Beeks. Do you need me to spell that? Or they can also hit me up at my email and just let me know if I can. Oh, I don't have to give it to you to write out because I'm speaking and you're hearing it. Yes, you can hit me up on Facebook, Wendell WENDELL, Sean SEAN, and the last name is Beeks. B as in boy, E as in Eddie, E as in Eddie, K as in King, S as in Sean. Oh. And my email is WSBeeks, which is W for Wendell, S for Sean, Beeks, BEEKS at yahoo.com. And how could I go into this? Then again, it doesn't bother me that I left it alone. But when I was spelling my name on Facebook, I said Beeks, B as in boy, E as in Eddie, E as in Eddie, K as in King, S as in Sean. Eddie, how can I forget about after the ballroom scene and started doing my fashions, I did have a companion for 12 and a half years, a lover. And some ups and downs, some ins and outs, but we untied the knot. He's wherever he's at, still handsome as always. I had a lover for 12 and a half years, and his name was Eddie. And some of the kids seen me out with him because when I was wearing hair and I would go out and sometimes it would be with me and stuff like that. But I don't really have much to talk about with him because of the fact he had his own thing. He had his own thing and I did my own thing. And I know somebody's probably saying, well, how's his relationship or whatever? Am I involved with someone now? No. I'm not looking for nobody now. I like being single. I'm really not just saying this to be single. Some people say that because they're lonely or whatever. And honestly speaking, I really don't want a relationship. And when I do get a relationship, I never dated people that I'm old enough to be their father. See, I never did that. I'm not saying I never slept with nobody in their 20s, but I don't like guys that you have to be. If I'm 47, you're going to be between 40 and 57 if you come in to talk and chill with me. And that's just how I need somebody that's maturity. I can't see myself sitting in the house with a young buck listening to 50 Cent or Beyonce all night. I can't do that.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's so funny with some of my older friends, they like rocking me. And I rock crazy. I do that. Don't get me wrong. I do that. But when it starts seeming like they trying to get me to date them and be in their face and all that kind of stuff, I say, you know what? I show them a side of me that they really don't like because they're just. I just don't want no young boy. I like somebody with mature and in my age bracket we got something in common.
Very understandable. We have 5 minutes left towards the show, so I gotta get ready to close out. So we're gonna have to scandalize some more on another episode, huh?
Well, I tell you what. I tell you what.